Did you know that by simply losing between 1 and 3% of our water fluid in our bodies can cause our bodies to become more tired, more moody, and less focused? Our bodies won't initially show these signs, but as we go throughout our day and we start showing signs of dehydration, we will notice this and suffer from it. Because not only does it cause us all of these things, but it's also shown. Water intake varies in heights, different weights, environments, and different activities as we all live a very different life. That's why today I will teach you about the importance of daily water intake. I'll guide you through the necessary steps for a healthy mind and body. Show you studies and just kind of overall, I know as a person who's done sports and who has just kind of learned the good and the bad ways of consuming my water. Today I will share with you my 3 main reasons of why water is important to consume daily. First, water promotes body health. Secondly, it promotes mental health. And finally, water can prevent future problems from arising. I will start by stating my ways of how water can improve our body health. First thing, water just really increases those functions in our body. Daily water intake increases the performance for just having an active lifestyle, bowel movement, getting rid of waste, and just a functioning blood pressure. Uh, as we know, water hydration is what keeps up our activities throughout the day. Staying active also means that we need to stay on top of our water intake. According to Mayo Clinic of 2022, mayoclinic.com. If you're an active person as well, we know that it lubricates just your joints and tissues and just those body parts that we want to make sure are fully functional. We also know that, in order for results such as weight loss, we as humans find staying active as a good way to lose weight. And we just know that overall, increasing our water intake, not only does it make us feel more full, but also helps us get rid of flush, all the waste and stuff we don't necessarily want, like sodium, potassium in our bodies. Third, water does reflect in our skin. We know that when our skin is looking glowy, just very healthy looking, we know that it has a connection with water intake. We know that acne and such things can be a sign of dehydration. Based on healthline.com, Leach 2023. Staying active and having a healthy lifestyle is a good habit to have. Now I'm going to move on to my main point, which is my second main point, which is mental health. I will discuss how our mind also depends on daily water intake. First, water influences our mood, which helps, just kind of regulate. Daily water intake helps us regulate our body and just our temperatures and just overall making sure that we are being reasonable and just acting out and lashing out of dehydration, basically. Next, water is determined by the process, determines how we are working our minds. Basically, we can know and show lack of water intake by how long it really takes us to process things. Based on a Leach 2023 of healthline.com. We also know that headaches and migraines are something that we don't like, and it's just so unpleasant to live. So, we know that there's a connection of, having a good water intake, decreasing those things. Water intake can also solve many problems in our daily life. Can not only solve those daily life problems, but um, however, I want to make my last point very important and very clear, as it is a number one priority. Uh, Daily water intake can prevent serious future problems from arising. I will discuss how to prevent future diseases and just all those things that we want to avoid in the future by consuming water. First, it's kidney stones. We don't want to have those. We know that those are painful, and therefore, drinking water daily is going to be very beneficiary for our health. According to Leach of 2023, um, just drinking water helps us dilute those salty minerals in our bodies. Um, we also know that heart is a primary organ in our bodies, and drinking water will just help with that strain and that pressure that may be applied with different things that we consume and just our daily lives. Um, our activities can have a strain in our heart, which we want to make sure that we're staying on top of hydration. Um, as someone who has suffered from UTIs in the past, I know that water consumption is very important, and just to flush out that bacteria and those things that our body doesn't necessarily need. Today I discussed my 3 points, which were the importance of water intake. 1, it was to promote body health. 2, improve mental health. And 3, prevent future problems from arising. I would like to leave you with just a little wise words, which is less energy equals less life. And we all want to live a good life. Therefore, make sure you drink your water. And I just kind of want to show you a picture of how our body is stated to be. Just kind of how I talked about, we're about 60% of body weight is water. So we want to make sure that we are drinking that water and helping, thirst, our skin, our kidneys, physical, weight loss, dehydration, and mental health. Thank you for watching. Here are my note cards.